The following is a paid program. Opinions and views expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of this station.
Off the Beaten Path is brought to you by Tailwater Lodge, Altmaier, New York. Lee Buick and GMC of Boomville, New York. PSC Archery. New York State Big Buck Club. Hart Rifle Barrels. Majestic Mounts by Rob Kamenow Taxidermy, Marcy, New York. Laval Sport and Farm Equipment, your local Honda dealer, www.lavalsport.com. Ripcord Arrow Rests, Black Gold Premium Bow Sights, and Otis Technology. Bettis Game Calls, Covert Scouting Cameras, and Whitetail Institute. Slay, Odor Neutralizer and Ramcat Broadheads. Closed captioning is brought to you by Oneida Electrical Contractors.
I can't turn it. Hit.
Good job.
That's what I'm saying, he's kind of heavy.
Hanging right down.
Yep.
All right, bring him as you can.
It's right here in the water, Chris.
Where you see it?
Right here.
Straight
Like
ahead.
15 foot off the boat.
Go.
photo op.
I need the SD card.
Oh, I'll tell you what I did at. One in the boat. Moby Dick Charters. Big Laker.
Stay tuned for more from Lake Ontario.
Let your hunt begin with the family dealership of Lee, Buick, and GMC of Boonville, New York, where you always deal with an owner.
Have you been lucky enough to harvest a big whitetail or big bear in New York State? Then you need to look at the New York State Big Buck Club, the official record book for New York State's biggest and best whitetails and New York State trophy record bears. Log on to the website where you can locate your local measurer, order record books, and then swing over their Facebook page where you can locate past stories on previous hunts. So log on to NewYorkStateBigBuckClub.com. For all your commercial electrical needs, look at Oneida Electrical Contractors. The NECA IBEW crew stands first with safety and gets the job right and done in time. But when the job is done, they like to head straight for the outdoors and get in some fun. So when it's time for electrical needs, give them a call. Oneida Electrical Contractors, 5630 Horatio Street, Utica, New York. OneidaElectric.com.
We are now right off the Stony Point Lighthouse, fishing toward Rays Bay, and we're looking for brown trout, lake trout, steelhead, whatever wants to bite. Fishing pretty much that 8 to 12, 15 feet of water. So far we've hit a real nice brown trout in the 10-pound range, nice lake trout. Had a couple other rods go, and we're roaming around looking for a pocket of warm water. We've got some 41.5-degree water. We just passed about 42.5, 43-degree water in front of us here. And that's where we've had 3-4 hits, and we're going back through there just to see what else will fire. We're running a lot of Michigan Stingers right now, a lot of glow green, and what's called a bumblebee, redhead chartreuse. And, those seem to be the hot lures so far this year. Fishing pretty much off the planer boards in and down riggers for 10 rods. So far we're had a lot of northeast wind this year, and we need some south wind to help get some water temps settled. But it's going okay, and we're looking for a few more fish before the morning's over. Do anything? Right now, just keep an eye on it. Right now, we're going perfect. Okay. And
Pick that tip up, boss. There you go. Yep.
tip up, boss. Keep it up. You're in here. Keep that tip up. Bring her up. Oh, good fish. Dude, that's a hog.
Good job. Nice try.
Hog brown, man.
That's what we're looking for, guys.
That's a big brown, pal. Nice.
Big brown with Moby Dick charters.
Big Buck Profile is brought to you by the New York State Big Buck Club.
Well, here's another monster that somebody brought in. Sean?
Sean, Frank,
Yep, nice to meet you. What? Tell us a little bit about your deer. What county we in?
Orleans County.
Orleans?
Yep, right behind my house.
All right.
We have about 20 acres and it backs up to another 100. And so it's an old apple orchard all grown up. And I cut out about 20 of them, and so the doe funnel in, and
Perfect conditions.
yep, the boys follow after.
Nice.
Yeah.
What, bow or gun?
With a bow.
Bow?
Yeah.
Beautiful. What was score on it?
143 and 2/8 is the net score on it.
That was 2014?
Yep, just this past
Beautiful.
season. So
Awesome.
it was a fun hunt. It happened fast.
They always do.
Yeah, usually.
They always do.
No chance to watch it, enjoy it. So,
Yeah.
but it was super fun.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you stopping by and sharing your story.
Thanks, Frank.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Beautiful deer. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Boulevard Trailers is your New York RV dealer for quality new and used RVs. With over 50 years of experience in the RV industry, you can rest assured that at Boulevard Trailers, you'll receive the most knowledgeable and trustworthy information for all your sales and service needs. That's why we're the Tri-County's largest RV dealer. Visit our website and browse through the showroom of vehicles and accessories we have to offer. Boulevard Trailers, 2 Oriskany Boulevard, Whitesboro.
When performance counts, count on Hart Rifle Barrels. HartBarrels.com.
If you're looking for a 4-season tractor, the New Holland Compact Tractor is the one for you. It has attachments like front-end loaders to move dirt or snow, brush hogs, finishing mowers, and even snow blowers. New Holland Compact Tractor is the ultimate farmhand, landscape assistant, and taskmaster. Built tough, its exceptional power, maneuverability, and ease of operation make it ideal for homeowners and part-time farmers.
To see the complete line of New Holland tractors, visit your New Holland leader in service, Clinton Tractor today.
Independent tests confirm that the pins on a black gold are 20% brighter than the next brightest bow sight. So bright that we had to use photochromatic technology to dim the pins in bright light. In low light, while the pins on other bow sights are growing dim, the pins on a black gold sight are still perfectly bright. Be the last one out of the woods at night. Get a black gold sight.
Stop.
Just wait as you get.
Tip up as you're on this.
You're right now. Keep reeling. Right behind you.
Oh, it's a big one. Shane, steers bolt.
Alright.
Like that. Yep. Nice fish, dude.
You got that. Pretty wild, huh?
Big brown.
That left forearm's killing me. Hold them up a little, and then out. There you go.
Bow hunting requires getting in close, and controlling human scent can often be the difference between success or failure. So don't cover human odor, eliminate it with Slay. Slay's scientific formula kills the bacteria that causes odor and keeps working all hunt long. This new Slay Pro Line kit comes with everything you need to neutralize and eliminate human odor. Log on to slaythegame.com now and learn how Slay can get you back in the game. So don't cover human odor, eliminate it with Slay.
Boulevard Trailers is your New York RV dealer for quality new and used RVs. With over 50 years of experience in the RV industry, you can rest assured that at Boulevard Trailers, you'll receive the most knowledgeable and trustworthy information for all your sales and service needs. That's why we're the Tri-County's largest RV dealer. Visit our website and browse through the showroom of vehicles and accessories we have to offer. Boulevard Trailers, 2 Oriskany Boulevard, Whitesboro.
Let your hunt begin with the family dealership of Lee, Buick, and GMC of Boonville, New York, where you always deal with an owner.
Can I say something again? We're going to talk again? Okay, good.
Well, successful day on Lake Ontario. We were with Moby Dick Charters. We went 3 for 3, 2 browns and a laker. Any day of the week, that's a good day in my book. We had good weather. And if you're in the area, we're in Henskins Marina.
Oh, okay.
Anybody ever in the area, give Moby Dick a call. They have a good day of fishing.
Escape to Eastern Lake Ontario with Moby Dick Charters. Find them online, mobydickcharters.com.
Cooking with Chef John Granger is brought to you by Tailwater Lodge.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. I'm Chef John, Tailwater Lodge. Today we're doing a beautiful rainbow trout in the Adirondack Mountains. It's, I don't know if it gets any better than that as far as fish. Nice fresh water, gorgeous fresh fillet. As always, I start everything by seasoning with salt and pepper. And again, you want to move quickly because the moisture will come off from that salt. So salt and pepper on the side that you want to present. And then I turn that over, and before I put any, I'm putting this in cornmeal, by the way, just a light crust. Before I put any cornmeal on the backside of this seasoning. You want to stay high when you season stuff too. A lot of people do this right here. You get little clumps of salt and pepper, then you get little bites that are, put that oil around. You'll keep a little bit extra oil in this. And that cornmeal will brown up rather quickly. So, I cook it for about a minute or so on this one side. And if your pan's a little hot, you want to just take a peek at it and make sure you're not burning it. But it'll cook for a minute, maybe a minute and a half. I flip it over, and usually with a thin piece of fish like this, once I flip it over on the second turn, I just leave it. I turn the heat off, and it cooks itself perfectly. However, I'm going to make a sauce in this pan, so I'm not able to do that today as far as finishing it. So I'll cook it all the way. Yeah, see, we can definitely have a little bit more brown in there. Starting to get nice. That's light brown without being too dark. Okay. Now, because I'm frying it like kind of slower and not really high heat super quickly, I can use extra virgin olive oil. I do that as much as I can because it just tastes better than other oils. But if you're doing something that's a little hotter, you either want to use clarified butter or like a canola or something that won't burn when you're cooking things at that high heat. So the fish, I can tell, start to extract some juice in there, and I can see a little bit, I see cooked flesh on both sides and a little raw in the middle. It might seem crazy, but this is exactly the time to take it out of the pan. That residual heat, the term is called carryover cooking. And it will be done just setting right there, just like that. So turn the heat off on this for a second. Just chop up some. I got some shallots here. You can get these in any grocery store. They're kind of a cross between garlic and onion. But if you're going to shallots, you can use red onion. Just dice it up. It's just to give a nice aromat. I got just a touch of garlic here. Too much garlic won't be good in this recipe because I got a lot of different sweeter stuff, kind of tangy, more of a sweet and sour flavor. So garlic, you gotta be careful. You don't want to overpower the flavor. The sauce I'm making today is a brown butter, which is kind of classic French technique, where you take butter and you bring it a couple steps beyond melting, where it actually turns into a really kind of nutty flavor. So it's about half cooked. But the butter to turn brown, it takes a couple of minutes. Make sure the pan's nice and hot. Can't tell by now, I love working with butter. So, give me an excuse to put it in a recipe. You can actually smell the butter change chemical in it. It'll actually start to smell like the roasted nuts in the room. And that's how you know that it's brown. But just before it gets like dark brown, it's really, you're walking a line where it almost could be burnt. So you have to know when that time is coming. You can smell it coming, and you either take it out of the pan that it's in so it doesn't continue to cook, just like this, everything continues to cook. So you either take it out of that pan or you put something in the pan that cools it down quickly. In this case, we're going to put some orange juice in there. I have clementines. One reason for them is because they have no seeds. So when you squeeze them into something, it's really easy, you don't have to worry about. Squeeze a little orange juice in there. It adds a sweetness and some tang. I'll finish it with some zest. And the only balance it needs now is a little salt. So I'm using that. I'm using capers instead of just straight salt. It adds a little bit of texture, a little color, and they're just cool looking and they taste great. So they're perfect for this. It's kind of a weird spin on a piccata. Piccata is lemon, butter, caper. This is orange brown butter. Now the browning happens very quickly. It only takes about 15 seconds or so. So cool it right down. And while you're doing this, you don't want it to continue to cook, so I'll just turn the heat off. Right? You get a little bit of that flesh of the clementine. That's fine. They're really sweet. They're super juicy. I think they taste a little better than just an nectar orange. So this is our orange brown butter and clementine. I'll finish with zest. Again, zest is the same thing. This is a little zest from the skins of the clementine. Usually at home, if you don't have a zester, you'll find this a box grater you grate cheese with. It almost always has a little zester thing on the side. It's an easy way just to get some of that skin off the orange. The flavor in the zest is really, really powerful. It's delicious. I recommend using it all the time. There we go. Let's put the sauces coming together. Turn this off. Sprinkle some capers in there. Again, don't cook them, just finish with them. All right. Over our fish. I might grab a spoon here. It'll be a little easier to dish it. Shallot there, a touch of garlic. So you get some of that happiness going on. Make sure this is mixed up. Really, this is kind of a spin on a vinaigrette too, because you got all that acidity in there with melted butter. Kind of the same idea of just oil and vinegar and a dressing. Right? There we go. I'd sprinkle a little parsley on this. Maybe some cool orange cut on the side, and there it is. That beautiful rainbow trout from the Adirondack Mountains, Tailwater Lodge.
Bye guys, thank you. Have a great night.
Controlling human scent can often be the difference between success and failure. This new Slay ProLine kit comes with everything you need to neutralize and eliminate human odor. So don't cover human odor. Eliminate it with Slay.